And they say, take all your clothes off right now. It's Christmas.
Did anybody try to sit down and watch
Absolutely not.
A Christmas Story Christmas?
Nah.
It like the title
new one?
itself is hilarious. Like
Yeah. No.
like-
Exactly.
like a fake movie, right? Like a Christmas story. Christmas.
Let's just throw
Christmas.
Christmas on the end of it. Fuck you. Like we
Tale
made
of
this
a
shit.
Christmas Story. Like
Christmas story. Christmas.
It's like a vehicle for that kid actor who I guess has been in other things, but like he's not a movie star. So like
Yeah.
either
I thought that was Greg Kinnear.
What?
All
Why?
grown up. Little Greggy, all grown up.
Greggy.
Still little Greggy.
It's like, but everybody knows, A Christmas Story, right? So like it's maybe the most famous movie ever.
Yeah.
Christmas Story, right? One of the most iconic movies ever. Just got that nostalgic feel. It's from it's an adult narrator, and it's narrating the kid's experience, and it's very like mid-century. Like it's just a very good movie that everybody loves. They play it for fucking 3 months on USA, but
I wouldn't say I love it.
It's just a good movie, right? It's a good movie. It's a good Christmas movie.
It's a holiday staple.
Yeah, it's a holiday staple. But somebody doesn't understand what made that movie good. So they have this adult man narrating things that are happening right now. Right? So it's like they're doing the same type of thing. Like things like, in Christmas Story where it's like he imagines that he's a cowboy and he's defending the house from robbers, right? And it's very like in a vignette. It's whatever, it's cute. They're doing that, but with a grown man, and it's super pathetic. And you're like, what is this? Like,
and then a bunch of models come in and start wrestling him and putting oil all over him.
And they say, take all your clothes off right now. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
With the assless chaps.
I saw some Christmas movie with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Oh my
and dude, the commercial, Ryan Reynolds goes, You're not going full Dickens on me, are you? And I went, oh my god, dude, I threw up all over the place.
Yeah.
I had to clean it up.
Because you reference it, just because you make fun of the fact that you're doing another Christmas type movie,
really
a rip-off, does
exactly.
not mean that absolves you from the patheticness. Just referencing it, please, i.e., see Deadpool, right? Like just because you're referencing that you're making a superhero movie in a very oversaturated market of superhero
just
movies
doesn't
mean
audience.
that it's good or that makes it okay. Like, oh, it's cool. We self-referenced. It's the She-Hulk thing. Just because you go into the writers of Netflix in your episode and tell them to start writing your show better doesn't make it good or like that it's okay that's a thing. Like you just self-reference doesn't mean, oh, cool. We don't have to worry about it because we referenced the fact that we're pathetic.
The audience that Ryan Reynolds is winking to the entire time just travels with him to each location.
Hey, it's the Ryan Reynolds posse that thinks this guy is hilarious.
Oh, they're breaking the fourth wall again.
Who thinks that he's funny?
Society?
Who are these people, and where can I find them so I can
break them through a fourth wall?
People love
exactly.
Deadpool.
I want to throw these people through a fourth wall.
I want to throw these people through the fourth wall. Yeah. I want to find them dead in a pool. Yeah, I wouldn't lay eyes on a single second of that.
Well, yeah, that's my contribution.
Yeah, I saw it. I sat through the trailer with a mouth.
What's it called?
It's called Enchanted or Delighted
Spirited.
or Spirited.
Spirited. Yeah, I thought it was like
it's
a live action Spirited Away or something.
Brutal. Like But the thing is, they don't even release it in theaters anymore. It just goes straight to Apple Plus, and just here you go, garbage in, garbage out. It doesn't matter. Here you go, just dump this thing out. And I'm wondering, it eventually, because now new movies are so pathetic that all they are is just a tax write-off for these giant tech conglomerates. Right? They're just like, whatever. We're paying Ryan Reynolds $10 million, whatever. We need the write-off. We need to create content to, increase the stickiness of our platform. Here you go. Spirited, Will Ferrell. Go shoot it. Okay, well, what's Will Ferrell gonna do? Let me guess. He's gonna be screaming.
Will Ferrell things.
He's gonna be screaming things. Screaming non sequiturs.
Ryan, get over here! Get over here right now!
I can't believe he's still doing movies. Like, I can't believe they roll him out onto a set and say, "Go ahead, Mr. Ferrell."
So, and this is really where people come to the podcast for is undocumented, speculative Hollywood gossip. But Will Ferrell looks like he had some crazy Botox or like something gnarly, because his face looks like fucking like stretched to the gills.
He looks like Zac Efron's new movie.
He looks like Zac Efron now. Give me the Zac. Okay, chin builder, lip injections.
Just give me the Easter Island head.
Stay still while I hammer your face
Easter
with a chisel.
His face does look like the Easter Island there. That's Pete Kevin Smith, unable to fly.
Actually, I think he was past his peak at that point too.
Yeah, that's when he was just like giving speeches to colleges, just talking about movies that they used to like, being like, "Remember that movie?" And they're like, "I guess it came out 15 years ago."
I just thought it was strange that I just thought it was strange that like somebody would go up there and they would ask a question and then he would just go on like a 30-minute rant, and you just have the person just standing up there like a freaking douchebag in front of the mic stand just.
Hi, Mr. Smith.
So did I answer your question?
I just want to know, I'm going through a really tough time at college right now, and I just want to know like how you deal with pressure.
Oh, pressure.
Yes.
Oh,
pressure.
like David Bowie. Oh yeah. So let me tell you this 30-minute story about David Bowie here.
That reminds me of when I was filming Mallrats. We were
some of you have heard of it.
We were working out that chocolate flavored pretzel bit, and I think a lot of people found it.
We were working on that bit.
Mm-hmm.
We were working out the details of that bit there, and I think a lot of people found that very funny. You're welcome.
No, but I was gonna say all those stores that aren't open anymore at the Westminster Mall are all the people that filed for PPP money and just booked it.
Yeah, they're out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need like $50,000.
Paycheck protection plan. My paycheck.
Yeah.
I got at least 300 employees on staff here. I'm gonna need like 400 grand, never to be seen again.
Well, it looks like we were going down anyway.
We're closing up.
I tried my best.
Not even Uncle Sam could keep us.
Guess I'll keep the money.
It's hard keeping our head afloat.
You know what? It's going to be too hard with the paperwork and the zib-zabs and whatnot to give any of this money back. So you know what? I'm just going to keep it.
I'll hang on to it.
I'm going to hang on to it. You let me know if you ever want this back, U.S. government.
But yeah, if you do need it back, let me know soon because I'm going to spend it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple months to move some funds around. God,
I'm gonna need a couple wave runners. I'm gonna need a couple months to sort my paperwork out.
Wait, you need me to pay you back? So can I get another loan?
You just have 2 wave runners in the garage, no trailer, no car to tow them. Got my jet skis
just sitting on their side.
Yeah, upside down.
It's a bad boy sticker of you pissing on Uncle Sam, just like
crazy.
Is that Bad Boys or Calvin and Hobbes?
It's Calvin and Hobbes.
Whatever.
No, but I know what you're talking about. It's the Bad Boys Club. The Bad Boys Club was like the guy with spiky hair pissing.
Ford.
It's so iconic.
Or Chevy.
Like,
Chevrolet.
That is a 90s kid staple.
Dude, do they still make Bad Boys Club shirts? Because if so, I need one. There's a show called The Watcher on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it.
I've been recommended to watch it, but I haven't watched it yet.
The Witcher.
Let me give you an in-person recommendation. Don't
watch The Watcher.
Crazy. Like it is random occurrences happening for 7 episodes. They're all an hour each, with no conclusion. They get you. You'd have no idea. And here's what happened. They probably had somebody lined up, got renewed for season 2, and they were like, guess we don't have anybody now. And so it ends. And you have no idea who the Watcher is. And you're like, so what was the point of any of that? You watched it. Random occurrence.
The Watcher is you.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got you to watch. You're the Watcher. We got you. See you next season. We're going to have a bunch of other random occurrences.
The old bait and switch.
This one's called The Dumbass on the Couch.
This is
I wonder who they're talking about.
We bait you with what
Could
looks
be
like a TV show, and then we switch it for nothing.
The only thing that's almost, because it's just so comically bad, is that Shooter McGavin and Jennifer Coolidge are just chewing the scenery, are terrible in every scene, but it's almost hysterical how much they're overacting and how crazy
who's in it.
No,
they could do no wrong.
That's who's in it.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe someone told me to watch this.
Jennifer Coolidge
hilarious.
is a legend.
She
Absolute
is
legend.
Hilariously bad. She's like screaming cunt. And you're like, oh wow, they're going there. But yeah, I was baffled because I was like, of course, did the thing where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna Wikipedia the rest of the episodes, and then once we got to them, I was like, there is no way they're doing this. Nothing happens. They don't find the person.
They found you.
They got me.
They found you.
They found you for 7 episodes.
It's what they call a shoestring plot, where somebody's watching the house and sending them letters, but that's it. And
it's just a bunch of side quests.
And it's just a bunch of side quests, and they think it's a bunch of different people who it ends up not being them. And so they should just label every episode barking up the wrong tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're just barking up the wrong tree.
It's symbolic with what you did.
Nope. Oh God, no.
So it's a show that would make you think there's a killer reveal, but they forgot the most important part.
Or anything interesting. Because since nobody is the Watcher, none of these side stories matter at all. So you're just taking a little trip with character number 1, character number 2, character number 3.
And let's see what type of random shit happens.
Sounds
that's all I have to say about that.
Sounds unwatchable.
It was unwatchable.
I'll tell you, I won't be watching that. But what I did watch was, I didn't watch anything. I didn't watch a movie, but what I did watch was, it was kind of funny how both of them came out at the same time. James Cameron did the GQ interview thing on YouTube where he kind of like talks about his movies or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then almost simultaneously, Quentin Tarantino's interview with Tom Segura came out, and I watched both of them, and it's just hilarious how both of these guys are just so in your face pompous, just do not give a fuck. Like James Cameron is more like, Quentin Tarantino's fun. Like this is a guy you want to hang out with. He's actually like a movie fan. You can talk to him about movies and his movies. And James Cameron just seems like he is just slapping you across the face. Just
the biggest asshole you've ever met.
Yeah,
in your entire life.
Just sniffing his own farts in every sentence. Like,
what is it? Was it one of those like recap your movies GQ things.
Yeah, but all of his stories are, they told me I couldn't do this, and I said, we're doing this, and they said, no, we're not, and I said, I'm walking then, and they said, no, wait, don't, and then we did it, and it turned out to be the best thing ever made. Next movie, same thing. This one guy, he said he's like, we should change this, and I went, nah, we're not going to change it, and he went, I think we should change it. I said, no, and then turned out to be the biggest movie ever made. Showed him.
Turns out I'm the real deal.
Guess I'm the real deal.
Guess I'm the real deal.
Just a whole lot of James Cameron patting himself on the back.
I
is what it
think
sounds
Kevin,
like.
I think Kevin Smith has a story about that for Bruce Willis, where they were pushing back on some Die Hard thing, and the studio's calling, and he's like, "Okay, cool, yeah. I hear your concerns. I got a question for you. Who do you want to play John McClane?" Like,
Yeah.
like, okay,
Oh,
you got me.
No, the guys, every story is like he plays the victim role and then he comes out just like Rocky on top of the fucking staircase. Like,
The studio said they didn't want to spend $1 billion to make my movie, and then I said, "You're gonna spend $1 billion to make my movie, but I bet you I can make $2 billion."
yeah, exactly.
And then I did, and they said, "You're the man, Jimmy."
Yeah.
they said, I guess you're the real deal.
No, you guys got to check it out.
Jim.
It's super
Jimbo.
funny. Now that you know, kind of like when you listen to these stories, you'd be like, "Oh my god, dude, this guy is a fucking prick."
That's what we need to start doing, is just assigning people nicknames that they've never been called, but
Jimmy
just
C.
referencing them as if we know them, intimately. Oh, Jimmy? Jimmy C,
Jimmy C, boat boy.
Oh, boat boy Jimmy.
Jimmy. He sat down with me and said, "I'm going to use papyrus." And I said, "I don't know, Jimmy."
Dude, yeah, you guys got to check it out. It's hilarious, to say the least. The Quentin Tarantino one's super funny too. At least he's fun about it, like,
Yeah.
like
He's still very pretentious, but in like a
no, but like who
almost,
cares?
like mocking
We're
type
pretentious.
of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
What's
really like
what's
Jason
that
Amy.
Coach Carter type shit he just made?
Oh my god, I watched that on a flight as well. The Way Back. It is
What the-
crazy.
How
And it's,
many movies are
okay,
on
hold on.
flight?
Let's go to A Way Back. So Affleck gets out of like alcohol problem issues and immediately makes
This
a
is
movie.
real life. This is
It
real
is
life.
literally
Yeah.
just as real life. It's
I
about
was
an
about to
alcoholic
say.
basketball coach who is struggling with alcoholism. It's like,
So it's a fantasy.
wow, really
Fantasy
showing your
project.
range here.
Yeah.
Seems like it hit close to home, this role.
Like they
We
just
didn't
called
even
this
write it
character
like that.
Ben.
Yeah.
Coach
We-
Affleck.
We said he had a gambling problem. He kept changing it to a drinking problem.
And this wife you have a problem with. For all intents and purposes, let's just call her Jennifer Gardner.
Let's call her H-Lo.
Let's call her Jennifer Gardner. And it's really impacting your family. Is this too close to home? No, that's great. It makes it even easier for me to get into character.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, then put the part in where I kick her to the curb and I call over my new
My
girlfriend.
ex.
My new girlfriend, H-Lo.
Who's also my old girlfriend.
You know what? Make this a mashup with Marry Me. I think we could get some real traction. The characters from Marry Me, you can bring Owen Wilson along.
The whole Marry Me universe.
Marry Me universe merged with The Way Back, a movie
The Way
no one saw. Everybody loves the Marry Me, The Way Back extended universe. There's so many characters, mainly me.
And
It's a very popular marriage in Hollywood right now, The Way Back and Marry Me universe. And I can't wait to show you the 8-film franchise that we are working on.
so then he
big
just
plan.
So then he opens up a closet and he discovers an Iron Man costume. And that's when things just take off from there.
Ben, don't you think it's a little soon to be doing Iron Man again? Again?
Iron again.
I never saw the first one, so
Batman.
I think we're good.
Yeah, he's not even doing Batman. He's just every movie is a different superhero. And then he finds a big sledgehammer and lightning strikes it.
And this is all still branching off of the guy who couldn't coach a high school basketball team? Yes.
This is the Marry Me universe. I got to keep up with this.
So in film number 3, I'm thinking a giant alien attacks the whole planet.
Okay, yes, go on.
And we're still wondering if you guys are gonna get married, but I really would like to focus more on.
It disrupts the marriage. Okay, so we're about to have a wedding. Got it. And then a bunch of flying saucers come. They just kill all the groomsmen, and I'm left with all the bridesmaids.
And then
you know,
Ben Affleck's character, he starts drinking heavily again, so now he's back in rehab.
And now you got another movie or 4.
And then that's a movie about that.
And that's it. I
What's
remember now. I have a new candidate for Last Gasp at Relevancy.
Oh, Here we go.
Last Gasp at Relevancy.
Week 3.
Okay.
Yes. And it's actually funny of who it is and what it's about, because it's coming full circle. Sharon Stone, yet again, calling out Verhoeven for the Basic Instinct pussy showing scene. And
a movie nobody cares about. And
yeah, well,
pussy
it's just
showing scene.
because that's the only thing that anybody knows from that movie. And she, till the day
knows
she
her.
dies, to the day she dies, she'll be like, no, they tricked me, or I wasn't really doing that, or I didn't know what. She like changes her story every single time. She's like, no, it was an accident, or I didn't know what I was doing. And Verhoeven every single time is she knew exactly what she was doing. You know, that was part of the movie. She knew what she was doing. You know, and she's just literally every single year she comes out with a story, or she comes out with a headline that's like you guys haven't heard about this or seen that?
She wrote that part on a cocktail napkin and demanded it be added to the script.
You guys please just show my pussy already. God.
Look, I need to get
trying to break out of this industry. Here we go.
I need to get huge.
She wouldn't stop talking about it. I was like, guys, can you just keep your legs closed while we film
I am hoping I can parlay this pussy showing scene into a villain role in Catwoman one day.
I'm gonna call Tim myself and tell him not to.
And when they kill me, they'll throw a dummy out the window.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Anybody, but dude, so that's the new thing, and I'm sure you could just go on and on based on the Last Gasp at Relevancy title. Is that's what you do? Is you're irrelevant. You're a completely irrelevant actor at this point, and so you go, what am I famous for? Okay, X. Why was that actually offensive?
No, that's not the only thing I'm famous for. That's not the only thing. I've done this. I've done that. Well, hey, no one asked. You're the one who keeps bringing it up, like
because it's the only thing anybody knows. And it's like you can go like, oh,
I can't even walk down the street without people saying, "Show your pussy at me."